As a Peramangk woman, my family has been looked after by this land for over 1,500 generations. We also in return take care of the land and the waters and each other. We invite you to do the same as a welcoming to country. To have a connection to the Adelaide Hills is something that I treasure because so many of the Peramangk during colonisation were removed from this area. So to return to country and to be able to live on country is something that's incredibly valuable. We are a nation, we are the Peramangk nation, but that doesn't mean that we are, exclusive. We live in a contemporary world and that means coming together, uniting in a common cause, but always being mindful of the land and waters.
So the working group's been brought together by the two councils to really look at what we can do to advance reconciliation, advance Adelaide Hills and Mount Barker Council, so across the hills areas, the people's knowledge of Aboriginal people in this area, and to answer any questions that people might have, because for so many years, for most people they would think that there's nothing left and that there's no Aboriginal people in the hills. So we want to change that perception.
Reconciliation for me and my family is about a reciprocal journey, and it's about, in my language, napuji napuji, which means mutual benefits for all parties involved. We really want to embolden both Adelaide Hills Council and Mount Barker Council in working together. It's a consultative, collective process.
We like to make reconciliation a part of our everyday life within the council, and the whole intent behind that is that we get our staff to integrate ideas of reconciliation into their daily working life whenever they work with both Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal groups. My vision as the Mayor of the Adelaide Hills District is that I want our First Nations people to feel respected in this community, to be proud of their history and to be hopeful for their culture across the Adelaide Hills in the future.
Our officers have connected with Peramangk people who are just finding out they're actually Peramangk people, and that's the exciting part. That is the biggest reward we could ever have, to recognise the art, the culture, their spiritualism. You will see behind us how we've got this beautiful artwork and the sculpture, the shield, the teardrops that recognises the stolen generation. So Council is very proactive to walk side by side together.
People can have a really shared understanding of the real history. And I think once you know that and you see the challenges that people have had, then reconciliation becomes a possibility.
And so if we start to get that collective feeling and that collective thought, then that will take us a long way.
For reconciliation, it's making meaning of shared experiences, good, bad and ugly, and it's accepting all of that and moving forward with hope. And that's the aspiration that we have in the Adelaide Hills Reconciliation Working Group, and for me personally, because I would like my children to grow up in a country that's really proud of all of our history.